Double or Nothing contest continues, and this time it is with one of the players yet to play, Mawkzy, his much anticipated run to the Double or Nothing contest that could be the end of the contest if he gets enough money. It's gonna start against DrKnown for 6250 at level 1. After he wins or loses, he can decide whether or not to cash out or double up. Something tells me the Mawk is gonna try and double up. Let's get into the best of 5. Chat, here we go. It's the start of a new run. It's Mawkzy versus DrKnown. Mawkzy had the absolute worst RNG of all time, but every time we had a run end, we went ahead and spun from players who had yet to be picked. Now, with the most recent cash out of RebMob in his streak, oh my goodness, DrKnown. We will get to the intro in a second because DrKnown insists on peeking to open up the series. What a great shot from DrKnown to go up 1-0. Anyways, as I was saying, Mawkzy had terrible RNG. It got down to the point where only 2 S-tier players were the only players who had yet to be able to play at all, which was Nas and Mawkzy. So we spun between them to see who was going to get to start the new run. And guess what? Mawkzy didn't win the spin. The RNG still did not favor him. Nas was selected. And I reached out to Nas, but Nas could not play, I think, for maybe the next couple days. So Mawkzy, against all RNG odds, quite literally, the wheel did not want to pick him, is going to get to start his run. And he's going up against DrKnown, who makes a great save. DrKnown will be playing as his opponents, who got randomly selected from the list of almost everybody, since Mawkzy has yet to play anybody. We didn't include the players playing in the other active streak right now, which is Atto and Joyo, but other than that, could have selected just about anyone. And DrKnown is up for the challenge. He played a great series against Atto yesterday, and he went up early but was not able to finish it off. Right now, he's playing a good game against Mawkzy. The problem is that a 1-goal lead is nothing. I mean, he is playing great, but he probably needs to extend it even more. This Musty was strong enough and well-placed enough that Mawkzy had to respect the shot. Now DrKnown's going for a DS challenge, length of the field. Needs to be careful with these. Against Atto, he went very all-in, and it didn't work out well. And yeah, this is going to be a free Mawkzy goal. This is just another reason why we mentioned Diaz's name when he plays those full-field dribbles, because he does them not only at a high enough level to score frequently, but also he makes sure to not get scored on the other way, even when he doesn't connect. And we cannot say the same for DrKnown, who played a good first 2 minutes and now finds himself in a losing position after a counterattack and a kickoff. DrKnown faking this kickoff, expecting the demo attempt, was able to dodge it. And Mawkzy is going to challenge early before DrKnown can get anything going. What is DrKnown's plan here? He swung out wide enough. Didn't seem like he was pathing over a ton of small pads. Almost like he was thinking about going for the 100 boost, but didn't go all the way. Perfect respawn for him. Mawkzy off the ceiling. Fakes the shots, whether intentionally or not. From DrKnown's POV, it looked like it was not intentional, but you never know. Maybe it was more obvious. DrKnown, ceiling resets. Mawkzy will get a goal. And this is the... oh, wait. Yeah, he will. This is the thing about DrKnown, is he plays very fancy through the air, looks for clips at times, and Mawkzy, he doesn't mess around. If you're going to try and pop off and fail, he will take his open net and his free goal every day of the week. Mawkzy now to the ceiling. DrKnown off the back wall. Not going to be able to stop Mawkzy. And it's 4 straight for Mawkzy since the first goal. Wave dash kickoff for Mawkzy. Bumps DrKnown and gets a 5th. Starting to snowball here in Mawkzy's favor. Mawkzy maybe finally lost the kickoff. And he did just that because DrKnown's even going to be able to convert off of it. DrKnown's going to have to see a lot more of those. DrKnown lobbing one up. Now Mawkzy undercutting and getting another open possession here as he booms one to the back wall. DrKnown will catch it. DrKnown wanted the 100 boost in the corner. Didn't have any available. So now he's going to have to play on pads. Was maybe thinking about a wall pinch there, but I don't think he was get there in time, and he recognized the same thing. So instead, he's off the ceiling to defend. Mawkzy ground pinch straight to DrKnown. Can he capitalize here? This is a great position for him if he can force the issue and score on Mawkzy, who did decide to go for boost, but no, power slide cut does not work. He does turn right back on with very little. 50 was good enough, but he'll have to back off. Now Mawkzy, probably a ceiling reset. That's what he likes to do. This ball bouncing off the ceiling. Pogo attempt from Mawkzy. He's feeling comfortable. He is feeling good about his chances here quite clearly. Mawkzy spamming some camera as he heads to the kickoff. And will take it to his own back corner. Minute left to go. Mawkzy loves a good time waste if he has any sort of lead, and he does have one right now. Mawkzy picks up the midfield 100. DrKnown just barely makes it back. It's costing him all his boost. He needs a possession. It doesn't really have one right here, even though he has control. With the low boost, it's very likely to be Mawkzy's possession shortly. And it was! And he converts it for a goal. 6-3. Mawkzy. Ooh, clean dashes to jump up, dash in the corner, and get to this one. He wants to go next. I'll try and save him. Oh, I don't know if I did. I don't know if I saved him in time. That goal might have counted. Game number 1, gonna go to the mock. Game number 2, Mawkzy and DrKnown. Mawkzy, the heavy favorites against every player, and maybe not a heavy favorite against every player not named Nupo. Some matches he'll be just the favorites. But I would say he's the heavy favorite here against DrKnown, who Pogo celebrates his opening goal. He was able to get an opening goal in the last game as well. We'll see if he can follow it up with anything more. DrKnown, little bump. Probably going to head to the midfield boost based on the way he's eyeballing it right now. Reflip into a resets, and you just can't give these lackluster finishes. I really like DrKnown's setups too. The only thing he has to do is get a bit more creative and disciplined on how he finishes his dribbles when... But I mean, I wouldn't even say it was necessarily a bad setup too. It was a good enough setup to back Mawkzy off. Just have to recognize, okay, I'm not close enough. I need to land. I need a wave dash. I need to do something other than use my flip and shoots from this distance. Which I haven't really seen that from him yet, as Mawkzy gets a demo and makes it 2-1. Mawkzy looking to flick. Ooh, I thought for sure he was going to try and flick top right. I felt like it was available. Instead, he set up his more classic flick and fakes DrKnown. Makes him go flying past. 3-1 for Mawkzy. DrKnown, 2 kickoff goals to his name. Will have to find a way to score outside of just the kickoffs if he wants to stand a chance. Mawkzy, heavy first touch. When I was playing the Musty Quads Cup with Wavy, he called that play that Mawkzy just did the Mawkzy strat. He said, I got Mawkzy stratted, which is very interesting. Kind of like this late side flip 50 after playing it slow. Nice save by Mawkzy. Not something that I've necessarily seen enough to consider the Mawkzy strat, but apparently he must have gotten hit with that enough times. As DrKnown fancy pre-flips, wants a bump and gets it, and that actually should get him possession back. Mawkzy's going to chase him down, so he will escape the bump. And now win a 50. This is probably shootable, but not quite easy enough. Mawkzy returns, gets the 100. Will he take a quick shot? DrKnown knows he cannot dive in. Mawkzy too good at reading and popping up the top. Demo chase meant there was maybe a world in which he could take a long shot, but the demo chase also forced him to be awkward and never really had an available shot. Nice wall dashing. That touch needed to be probably a little bit harder. It was good that he got that much space because it's going to buy him time, keep him alive, but keep him alive with 0 boost. DrKnown just got 100, and that's going to be the moment he gets beat. Big kickout from DrKnown, read by Mawkzy perfectly as he's got a really strong sidewall possession. My goodness, Mawkzy. I have not seen somebody win a fake kickoff this clearly. Mawkzy read it so quick and got himself a really strong setup. Normally players, they notice it too late. They don't really have a plan. They do their best to set something up, but it's really low quality. Sometimes it's as bad as, giving the other person the ball. Not the case with Mawkzy, as he will now demo DrKnown with half the game left to go and a 3-goal lead. Mawkzy has a reset and is just going to muscle it all the way through and eventually get his goal. Mawkzy pre-flip shot denied by DrKnown. Seems like Mawkzy mixing it up a bit, throwing in some new shot attempts we're not used to seeing from him. Now he'll start a dribble. He wants a bump. That is really greedy. And he should be getting scored on, but what I was about to say is Mawkzy, more so than anybody else, has found ways to get back and not get punished for stuff like that. This time, he absolutely does get punished. Mawkzy slow play, bounces it to his car, then flicks it over the top. DrKnown's had enough. 2 forfeits. Gonna take a huge turn of the tides for DrKnown to bring it back, as he is down 0-2 in this best of 5. Game number 3. Mawkzy and DrKnown. DrKnown had asked previously when looking for matches to get really tough opponents, as tough as he could ask for. This might be just that in Mawkzy. Mawkzy slamming a kickoff attempt towards the net. Both these guys are on absolutely 0 boost. Or maybe not. DrKnown did boost a little bit, so maybe he had some left over down there. Mawkzy shots too high. DrKnown off the inside of the nets, and Mawkzy puts it into the crossbar and in. Did Insane? Oh my gosh, dude. There's just nothing to be gained. There's nothing to be gained from what Insane does with the Gambas. DrKnown gonna put one on the board, and he's gonna start making the DrKnown believers be really angry if he can start to bring this back. Mawkzy will bump on a kickoff though and make it 3-1. Mawkzy tap around DrKnown. A minute into this game number 3, he's back in his familiar position, and he's really trying to get this pre-flip flick to work. Even though it doesn't score, it does get DrKnown in net, which means it's really not that bad of a take. DrKnown taps this one away with no boost, and Mawkzy will take to the skies. He prefers his ceiling reset, but he can get the ball reset when needed, and a wave dash shot will go inside the left side of the net. Nice wave dash to change the angle and put it bottom left. What is that flick Mawkzy keeps doing? He keeps trying to pre-flip through the ball and flick it with the tail end of his flip. He hasn't quite hit it. You know, DrKnown, I think, if I remember correctly, his first goal of the series was an aerial pre-flip. But Mawkzy hasn't found the same success. Clearly trying to get it going, though. DrKnown going to get a second goal. Mawkzy, though, the reality is he's just so comfortable right now. He feels like he has this series in control. There's a reason why he played in the World Championship for 1v1. And the reason why his odds were so low to get a chance here at the Donathon. Because you never know. It might just be the end of it. DrKnown demoed. When we did a marathon stream before, it involved Mawkzy playing in a King of the Hill. Best of ones to stay on top. How many can you win in a row? That was Mawkzy's event to lose, clearly, and he did not, because he is the perfect combination of both extremely good at Rocket League 1v1, maybe the best. I mean, Nupo has proved to be better, but very close to the best, and very willing to play, which was the other thing you needed for the King of the Hill. Now, this setup for this, stream, as DrKnown gets a flick, is just not quite as playing towards Mawkzy's willingness to be available. He still has to win series against tough opponents who have just that good a chance at the start of every match as anyone else to take him down. DrKnown, so far, doesn't seem like he'll be one of them, but you never know. Mawkzy pulls off, gets a low 50, makes it 5-3. Mawkzy, wave dash kickoff, converts for another goal. DrKnown's catch and flick. Intercepted. Mawkzy's waiting it out, and DrKnown sent it right towards him. I mean, this is starting to be aura, as I believe the kids would say it. I've seen DrKnown against a lot of other opponents, and in that situation, I mean, he's not just tapping the ball over to him and letting him get a free save. DrKnown is getting affected by the presence of Mawkzy in the match. Different name tag on that defender, and DrKnown puts up a much better shot, I feel like. Mawkzy playing it around. DrKnown again. 8-3. GG's. A tough go. Well, actually, let me give Mawkzy a chance to pogo. He's got a minute 11. Okay, ball reset. Double reset. Pogo. Gotta get back to the ball. Nice. GG's Mawkzy. Mawkzy not having much issue here with DrKnown. The question now is, does he want $62 or does he want to go again? He doubles. I mean, it's not even... We're pretending like it's some kind of like potential surprise, but of course he doubles. Okay, Mawkzy can't be his own opponents though. The spin is up! Mawkzy's next opponent. The Juicer! That's a tough one.